In the weather center, and it looks like, boy, this is very unlike January temperatures in the afternoon.
Yeah, it really is. We're going to see temperatures hovering in that 10 to 15 degree above average range today. So it's going to be warm, it's going to be bright, and it's going to stay breezy today. Windy in the foothills and Sierra, breezy for the valley. Temperatures cooling down a bit Friday, but still above average with lighter winds, so milder conditions with some cloud cover overhead, and then the winds returning as we head into the early portion of your weekend at least, and then another round of breezy to gusty winds heading in for next week as well, and dry weather persisting. A live look outside this morning, the Sundial Bridge in Reading. A little tough to make out that the sky is clear overhead because it's so dark out there, but if you're heading out for a stroll this morning in Reading, you might want the windbreaker, but you don't need to bundle up much. It is warm to start the morning in Reading. I'll show you those current temperatures in a moment, but we are also tracking some visibility issues in the northern mountains. Fog limiting visibility down to around a half a mile in parts of northern Trinity County. Now, temperatures in the valley, they've been all over the place over the last couple of hours due to the winds fluctuating quite a bit. 41 degrees right now for Chico, 52 degrees for Red Bluff, 49 degrees for Orville, and the biggest standout is Reading at 61 degrees, where those downslope north winds have been persistent overnight, keeping Reading warmer than the rest of the valley. 40s to mid-50s in the foothills, and mostly teens to 20s in our mountain zones right now. Wind out of the northeast is 17 miles an hour in Reading. Those are sustained winds, not gusts. And gusts today up to 30 miles an hour possible in the valley out of the north. Gusts out of the northeast in the foothills, mostly up to that 40-mile-an-hour range, but specifically in that Feather River Canyon area, we could be seeing gusts up to around 50 miles an hour. Winds will be lighter for tomorrow, and then we see them picking back up tomorrow night and ramping up into Saturday. Gusts up to 35 miles an hour out of the north in the valley Saturday. Gusts up to 45 miles an hour out of the northeast in the foothills and northern Sierra. Checking in with the satellite and radar, clear skies overnight into this morning as high pressure off the coast builds further inland, leaving us with the sunshine and warmer temperatures. But we also still have those breezy winds from that trough of low pressure to our southeast. Now, what's going to happen moving forward? This low pressure off the coast is going to ride over the top of that ridge, slide south, much like this last one did, and that's what's going to drive those winds back into your weekend forecast. As far as what's going on moving forward for today, plenty of sunshine on tap. Heading out the door at 8 a.m., sunny skies. More sunshine for your lunch break at noon and bright for your commute home at 5 p.m. Get those sunglasses ready to go. We'll have some clouds brushing south across our region throughout the day Friday. Cloudiest conditions midday into early in the afternoon, and then skies clearing back out Friday evening into Saturday. After that, it's just sunshine for the weekend and more of the same next week. Temperatures today ending up in the 50s for the northern mountains, mostly 50s for the Sierra and southern Cascades, foothills in the 50s to mid 60s. And if you're in the valley today, temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s for the afternoon, breezy north winds with sunshine. So those temperatures looking great, but the winds could be a bit of a nuisance, especially along the I-5 corridor. Temperatures cooling down quite a bit tomorrow, upper 50s to lower 60s in the valley Friday, mostly sunny skies with lighter winds, winds picking back up Saturday, and then staying in those lower 60s for the most part with sunshine into early next week.
Well, soak up the sun while it lasts. Thanks, Court. 40